From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Braves. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Atlanta Braves.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Philadelphia. Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Pitch on the way. And the new season is underway as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Inciarte, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
First baseman number 17.
Striding in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
Ready now, Odubel Herrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. One left for Philadelphia. Nothing for the Phillies to start. Atlanta coming up. We're just getting started on MLB Network. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, number 13.
First offering on its way. Tapper up the line. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting second baseman, Ozzie.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie.
In now, Freddie Freeman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked fouled off to the right. Two out, nobody on. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2 out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Set to deliver the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte, as he lines it out to center. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Braves will strand 3. Still no score. At the plate, Michael Franco, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Michael Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Albies stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 5.
So stepping in, Nick Williams. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 22.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. A ball and no strikes. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 5. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Missed with a breaking ball.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Herrera on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Well, this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Set to start the third as we're back on MLB Network from SunTrust Park near Atlanta. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Gene Segura standing in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Freeman trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
0-1.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. McCutchen going back, On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now a bunt attempt here. Donaldson is there, and the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
First baseman, number 17,
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the belt, kicks and deals. Heading out towards shallow right. Duvall moves over, 1 down. Standing in, Odubel Herrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, fastball that just misses inside. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
The 2-1, and there he goes toward second, pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hernandez on second. Franco at first. 2 out in the inning. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Andrew.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Bold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. The next to bat for Atlanta, Josh Donaldson, comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2 pitch. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's Ender Inciarte as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Inciarte is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through, a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Dansby Swanson, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Pereira comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Stepping in for the Braves, Mike Foltynewicz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is hit softly to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Row. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
In now, number 13. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen going back, and that one is gone! And good for him. Acuna just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pereira's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 5-3 Atlanta. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola. He grounds it sharply to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 9, Gene Segura.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Segura is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Albies is there for it, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're still down 5-3. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's set, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Freeman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled away. Soft liner to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In the air now out to left field. McCutchen is under it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Adam Duvall.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Braves strand 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here it comes. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Here comes the 1-0. Sliders in for a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And a breaking ball stays outside. Odubel Herrera, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The next 3-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Flying toward right center. Duvall is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Franco.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Outside, 2-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard down the line. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Juan Nicasio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44, Juan Nicasio.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His lifetime line against Nicasio, batting at an even .400. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Alfaro. And a good throw just beats him. Flowers Almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's one gone. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Braves have elected to.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
And that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 26, Mike Fultonevich.
So striding forward now,
Mike Fultonevich.
he came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutchen is under it, and that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-3. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look here at the game summary to this point. Nick Williams will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch on its way. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that one just missed outside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Roman Quinn will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Duvall has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're still down 5-3. Hector Neris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hector Neris.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's a .391 hitter. He's also hit 3 home runs. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Atlanta leads it 5-3. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Way in front of that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Grant Dayton enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Riding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
No one out with a runner at second. Popped him up. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's just 1 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
As a look, now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He pulls this one into right. Duvall is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Darren O'Day takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
59, Darren O'Day.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. O'Day is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Atlanta took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mike Foltynewicz earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance at Suntrust Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.